Hey guys, Dunecat Gaming here, and today we're back playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And now it is time to, I guess, match the words with whatever girl we want. Marshmallow, Valentine, sunsets are nice. Strawberry. Waterfalls. Playgrounds are pretty nice. Melancholy. That's not what the word is. Bed. Dance. Candy. Sugar. Games. Explode. Damn. Pure. Puppy. Bliss. Chocolate. Love. Special. Anime. And this final one is embrace. Embrace the darkness within us all. Ah. Hi again, Dunecat. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dunecat. I hope this isn't too obvious, too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the Eclipse this year. And the last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat. Wow, rude. Don't worry, guys. Dunecat always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dunecat can become good friends too! Yep, Sayori, that's not what she meant. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yeah, you're telling me to go to other people's house, other girls' houses and clean their houses and cook for them? I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but stop just saying things. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Like me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Come on, you can tell me. I'm Dunecat. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's all to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so if you don't give me anything, it's not a letdown. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise, because I don't know you. It'll make me happy no matter what, even if you don't give me anything, I will still be happy, because I can't be let down. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. How to be emo for beginners. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Are you calling me stupid? Because have you know, I read chapter books as a child. And we could, you know, read together. Discuss it if you wanted. Oh. I thought it was reading together. That would have been a lot cooler. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Well, it's because when you're that cute, you don't need to try. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. It wasn't Dragon Ball Super manga, so still read it. I'm just not excited to read it. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Not as much in my Dragon Ball Super manga, but I will read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Give me. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, she runs her club as good as I run. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. But she is reading every ink plot that letter's made out of. I can't help but notice her intense expression. Like she was waiting for this chance. Psh, people? Nah. Books? Yeah, that's how Yuri thinks. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter as an expressive sigh. Exaggerated. Words are hard. Sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Yeah, looking for something up there? Frickin' Monica! I don't know why she's up there, but okay. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the problem in keeping your collection organized? Oh, sorry. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I agree with that. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? I do. Dragon Ball Super manga. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Now I'll admit it. And then if they are bothered by it, well, that's sad. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point? Weird. I never brought up manga. I just said it silently, under my breath. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Now hold on a minute. What's that supposed to mean? So I didn't know that was the next word, but hey, okay. I see. There's a lone volume of manga. I missed a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious. I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. God damn, I just wanted to find out what the manga was. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, missing one thing out of a set is just doesn't sit right. I know that feeling, my gal. Yeah, I know how you feel on that. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Oh, it sounds kind of like Food Wars, except for with pastries. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Wow, that is a huge jump from, it's not really what I like reading, or it's complete trash. There's a huge list between that. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. I'm sorry, Pinkie Pie. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone in your voice. When I hadn't said anything? Now hold on. Unless you're reading my thoughts. I didn't have a voice at the time. But I'll tell you one thing, Dunecat. Oh, first name basis, okay. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I mean, it could be like Sunday night on the ranch and you open it up and boom, laser guns. You didn't know that by Sunday night on the ranch. You thought it was going to be a Western. But it was really alien invasion. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. Okay. She shoves the book right into my hands. Hey, Food Wars, but bakery. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mooi. I hope I said that correctly. Don't just stand there. Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Just gonna let it sit in this for a bit. Okay, now we can move on. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. Oh, hey. Nice spot. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Ah, I see. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Psh, you know nothing about reading manga, Dunecat. Wait. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. See, Natsuki. She's playing chess, but you're playing crossword puzzles. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Aw, she's blushing. Adorable. You'll make me feel weird about it. How? Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry? I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Don't stare into my soul with those pink, beautiful eyes of yours. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? I do. It's a lot of fun. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. If it's good enough to read once, it's good enough to read a second time. Hey, are you paying attention? I'm the one reading, so yeah. I am. But nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Yeah, that is how things go. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. Well, yeah, obviously. Fucking Dunecat over here being stupid. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like this really funny chapter where they're all obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. What? What kind of drama? Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. Ooh-wee. That's really what makes it good. I would hope so. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Almost like you've read this before. Maybe I underestimated you. This one's cocky. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Jesus Christ. Oh, well. Natsuki gives me a little shove. You scoundrel! I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Come on, power up! We must go defeat Frieza. Or fucking all for one. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Parfait, girls. That sounds like something that could mean baking and sweets. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki paused for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yes, it's Food Wars, but with sweets. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Well, maybe not Food Wars, but with sweet. Make Food Wars a little bit less Food Wars and then put sweets into it. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. Don't worry, we've all tried to do something after we've seen an anime or manga. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Oh, that's so cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Makes sense. Hi. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. It really is. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't. She's a little flustered. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Well, they aren't reading the right mangas. Because definitely, I can definitely tell you. Dragon Slayers. No. Demon Slayer is not for kids. All the decapitations. can't even bring it up with them without them all being like, you still haven't gone out of that yet? That was an accurate representation of her friends. It makes me want to punch them in the face. I too like punching people because they're like, make fun. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Yeah, that's why Sayori is my only friend. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. God damn it, Dunecat! Really? First time reading manga with her and you're calling her a loser. You... But it's probably harder for someone like you. No! You don't. You just made it worse. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Hopefully be a supportive parent figure. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monaco was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Unless... But also. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Line. ... So? I'm just saying you're enjoying yourself. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page to reveal a Gatling gun. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki points her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Makes sense. Don't spoil the manga for me. That's called being mean. Just finish this chapter. Well, yes I will. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki? For whom it's a rare experience? The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your time be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me, while accidentally kicking me in the leg to give herself the extra distance. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Big brain time, big brain. I couldn't even think of that, apparently. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It wouldn't take forever to finish. No. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one for tomorrow and we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you! By tomorrow. Yeah. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. And the Flash will still be waiting. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I'm really more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it. Laser gun... sword... gun sword lasers, anyone. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends as Monica sneaks up behind me and says, "Did you do your homework?" Yeah! I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Like put words on paper. Psh. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Makes sense. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper. Loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, we just read a manga together, so she can't really be that harsh with my writing. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Yeah, because of embarrassment. Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay, well, let's get started with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poems. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
You're saying my poem was good.
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go like, ah, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Being good at something and being told that I ruined it. Man, that sucks. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Hey. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly. But that's about it. There's inspiring words. Words that everyone must live by.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. These were all facts.
Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
I like reading simple facts sometimes.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Hey, all writing serious agree. If you're really motivated about it. But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Yeah, exactly. Good job, Dunecat. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Just because everyone else is doing great things doesn't mean you can't. You can always do great things. Yeah, I understand.
Well, the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what makes it.
No.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. You're the youngest one here? I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, obviously, my best friend, Sayori.
This is a good poem, Dunecat. Are you sure it's your first time?
I'm not sure it's my first time. I've been lying to you this whole time. Of course. It's not that good. Yeah, it's only just 20 words on a piece of paper. I mean, not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yes.
I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't take it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminded me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, just ignore that fact now, right now. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. You don't go back on your promises.
See? It's like I said before, Dunecat. Keep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
I meant deep down. Also, hey, I'm not selfish.
Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Stop.
Thanks,
Sayori? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. French toast, like I know. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Like right after you woke up? Like you woke up and wrote all this down? It's like, eggs.
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yes, your best. And it was a good poem. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. You want breakfast? Totally you.
I made eggs and toast.
Fantastic. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. You do get cranky, and then you kick me in the leg. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Shh. Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Probably Monica, since she's the leader of the club.
Hi, Dunecat. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
That's creepy.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. That sounds like me. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
That is why I came here. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Dunecat. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of like a wall that we need to break through. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Dunecat.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep, I do say so. That's why I just said it. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than just a few simple words. Like skira-ta-ta, tick-tock, tick-tock. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad.
Rain go drip drop drip drop, puppy go burr.
And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone.
Yeah, like have you owned a puppy? Oh, when they're just laying there sleeping, they go burr. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Wait, what the fuck did you say to me? Did you call me stupid? It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's a club.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Fucking 24 paragraphs. Just a whole novel. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Sorry, I need to drink some of the lemon lime to help my throat. Oh shit, that's pretty actually tastes good. Yeah.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Well,
Let's read it then.
hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film let out in the sun. Left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Well, that's deep.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just focus yourself to get something down on the paper, and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, that actually really helps me with my story writing. Gary, what could you possibly do? Oh no. What the... No, that's just her mouth. Her mouth is so small and tiny. Gary stares at the poem.
It's dog water. Your dog water.
Boo, doo 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 doo. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. You're dog water. Absolute dog water. You useless guy. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it, though.
Ah, so it's that bad. Ah, my Saiyan pride.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is, in new writers, is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressive are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building on them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hoped that everyone else in the club could give you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
You mean shit-talking. I know what it is. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Comedy. Goddamn handwriting. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I didn't understand any of that. What? The future's gonna ruin us? I don't know.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No, it's just that I can barely read handwriting, so. What I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I literally just said I could barely read handwriting and you're making fun of me for it? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dunecat. You silly man. You silly boy. Oh, you just silly.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feeling, and experience in their words,
being replaced by the future.
They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Fucking depressing. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that I won't be long before you pick up on these things too. It won't be long. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Like a lot more, like... Yeah. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I did just throw words on paper, so that makes sense. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Aww. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's brow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I don't know.
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Dunecat did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly interesting, which I haven't yet. And Dunecat liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up, shoots up from her chair. Oh! I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dunecat appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dunecat started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't concern you! Involving. I'm keeping that. I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me. As if they just noticed I was standing there. Ooh. Dunecat. She's just trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Dunecat. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and emotion most effectively. And meaning as well. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dunecat? Well...
How'd I get dragged in this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So I, of course, that's going to be...
Natsuki?
Natsuki glares at me, trying out my words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. All of you, stop fighting. She's uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend uncomfortable like this? How could you?
Dunecat.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stick-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented, so why are we fighting? Because...
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Sayori, why do you know that? Sayori? Why do you know that?
big and beautiful.
Sayori. Wow. I would also be surprised if I was called cute, or if my club member just basically hit on me. Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I would also be bewildered.
Make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president.
So this is why Sayori's vice president.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. And I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Except for Sayori!
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay?
I always do.
I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Hoorah! Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Dunecat, about you.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Yeah. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. The poem fills you with determination.
Dunecat! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki.
Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Why did you assume I automatically hated them? I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You assume everyone hates them.
You know, Dunecat, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Let's do this. And that is the end of this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. And as always, save and stay cool, cats.